Have you ever seen anybody as good with young players as Sir Alex Ferguson, who we saw on the TV screens in attendance here today?
Say that again, sorry.
Have you ever come across any manager or coach who's been as good with kids as Sir Alex Ferguson, who we saw today in the stands?
No, obviously, I was here, so I'm going to say he was the best.
You still sound scared of him, the way
I
you're
am.
reacting.
No, honestly, when I see him still, to this day, he still scares me. I've had the hairdryer.
Oh, have you?
I've had the hairdryer.
Is it as scary as everyone says?
Listen, I'll put it out there, I had tears in my eyes, let me tell you now. I got dragged off at half-time, and he was in my face. It was a home game as well here. And the worst thing about it was, for me, was it was like the lads, like Ryan Giggs, etc., they knew, they'd seen it before, and they came up to me and patted me on the back like, we've all been there.
It's like a rite of passage.
Yeah, I think that's what maybe hurt me a bit, like got to me a bit more, was the lads like patting me on the back or tapping me on the head. But no, like the amount of the amount of lads that are playing in the Premier League now that have come through at Man United, God knows there must be a lot. I don't know the numbers, but there must be quite a lot.
See, everyone talks about the hairdryer, etc. You're not the first one. You definitely won't be the last. How did he pick you up after that? How did he make sure you're not demotivated, that your morale hasn't gone? Because it can be intimidating.
Yeah, I think he does. Sometimes it's a test. From what I learned, and when I was speaking to some of the senior players at the time, was to see how you react after that. Do you go into your shell, or do you get on with it, and does it make you want to prove him wrong more? And I think he was massive on the psychology and in football, and he didn't really coach sessions. He was always about the individual and picking the right player, the right frame of mind for the right game, and he was the best at that.
Out of interest I keep saying that a lot today because I got so many questions to ask. For both of you, George, you're what, 44 now? You're 32, so you would have seen a variety of things over the years. Can you still do a hairdryer treatment? Can you still give it to the same degree? I mean, you've been playing Premier League football for a long time now, or the Championship.
Ask George, see what he's like with his under-18s, but from a player, it seems like you can't really do that anymore. Players are different now to how it was back then, but he coaches under 18, so
yeah, it is tough, but there are different means and different ways. It's all about learning the character of the personnel. Some players like a bit of a push on the back, others like some arm around their shoulders, others like 1v1 more to talk about problems that they have. But it's old-fashioned, to be honest, Adam. Now people are different, players are different, human beings are different. So the time of hair blow dry is a bit old-fashioned now. You can actually solve a lot by just communication and helping the players more than and then hammering them. I just think that at the moment, if you have time for the players, dedicate your time to them. Every player, every person likes a compliment. If they're doing well, can you emphasize on it? Compliment them on what they're doing. That's how they can improve. But at the same time, if they're not learning or they're not doing what you are asking for, a conversation can help.
Yeah, I think George has touched on it there, but every player is different, and you got to learn how to manage the individual. For Sir Alex, for example, I never seen him shout at Paul Scholes. We'd just look at him and say, Paul, like he knew that he'd done something wrong. Whereas then at Wayne Rooney, he knew if he shouted at Wayne Rooney at half-time, he's going to come out in the second half and he's going to play,
out of his skin. Could you see it in Rooney's eyes, the reaction?
Yeah, you've seen it. And I think when he knew if he could wind him up or rile him up, you'd get a better performance out of him, and that was Wayne Rooney down to a T. And I think I always remember the goal he scored against Newcastle when he was angry, and he literally just put his foot right through the ball. I think it hit the bar and went in, and it was a volley. And so, like I said again, what George said, it's knowing the individual and knowing how to get the best out of them.
How do we get the best out of you two then? Well, how did you react?
I'm retired.
Okay, you're retired. What about Danny Simpson?
No, I like to be angry. I like the manager I don't mind if he has a go at me.
All right.
Maybe that's me now at 32. When I was 21 years old and Sir Alex did it, I didn't like it. But for me, it's I don't mind if the manager digs me out. But most of the time now, I'm older now, so you know yourself.
Yeah.
You know yourself now if you've played good or bad.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I wasn't the person also, although I came across on the pitch as a warrior and fighting and an angry person. But actually, I like more if coaches talk to me and explain things. The word why was massive for me. I would do anything but why. If you can explain to me what the benefits are, is it going to help my game? Is it going to help me win the game? And how to do it? I'm all ears. I wasn't the person to be shouted at, because then I got close, and then I wouldn't come out of my shell. But yeah, everybody's different. But in coaching with the young lads is different as well as first team level.